Okay, what we're going to look at now is the vertex of a quadratic function. Now, one really important thing is this only works for quadratic functions, okay? Some people are later tempted to use it for cubic and quartic functions, and it doesn't work. So you please make sure you only use this when you're doing quadratic functions, okay? This is pretty straightforward. Normally I would show you a nice big proof for where this comes from. However, you guys have not really learned enough for this proof yet. So we will talk about the vertex now, and I'll add the proof as an extra video a little bit later to allow you to understand why the vertex is this. Okay, personally I would rather teach it a little bit later in the unit, but that's okay. All right, so when we have a quadratic function in the form of f(x) is x squared plus, we'll call it not just x squared, it is ax squared plus bx plus c, and remember this is the general formula. The x of the vertex, so if we want to find the x coordinate of the vertex, it's equal to negative b divided by 2a, and that's it. Okay, the y coordinate of the vertex, okay, we use the nice little subscript to write that, is equal to the function of the x vertex. Okay, and that's it. So that's how we find the vertex. We'll do an example, but it's pretty straightforward. You just plug the numbers in. So if we have fx is 2x squared minus 16x plus 7, okay, then again your x vertex, and always write the formula, is negative b over 2a, and always be clear about what you're writing about. So make sure you always include this bit that says this is the x vertex, okay, because we need to know exactly what you're doing. Negative b in this case is the negative of minus 16, so it's going to be positive 16 divided by 2a. 2 times 2 is 4. Okay, so in this case our x vertex is 4. All right, our y vertex is equal to the function of the x vertex, and our x vertex was 4. Okay, so in this case we have 2 times 4 squared minus 16 times 4 plus 7, okay, which is 2 times 16 minus 4 times 16 plus 7. Now you should be able to understand here, if you've got 2 times 16 minus 4 times 16, then we have minus 2 times 16 plus 7. It's a little bit easier than trying to calculate all of those, which gives us minus 32 plus 7, which is minus 25. Okay, so the vertex of this parabola is 4, minus 25. Right, and there we have it. Okay, sometimes you'll get a parabola that's in a different format. For example, you might get fx is 2x minus 1, 6x plus 3, and we want to know the vertex of this one. Well, if you get the quadratic formula in this form, then what you first will need to do is expand your brackets. Okay, so here we're going to get 12x squared plus 6x, okay, and we can do the underneath, and we get minus 6x, and then minus 3, and that's quite interesting. Okay, so we have 12x squared minus 3 in this case. Now this is different because in theory we don't have a b term, okay, we actually do. Okay, so we have 12x squared plus something x, okay, but there's no b term there at the moment, so we're going to say plus 0x minus 3. Okay, and in this case then our x vertex is equal to negative b over 2a, and in this case b is 0, so 0 divided by 24, which is 0. Okay, 0 divided by anything is just 0. Okay, and our y vertex is the function of 0, and we know that that is the number on its own, the constant, which is -3. Okay, so in this case our vertex is going to be 0, -3. Okay, and you can, as I said, work this out by first expanding the brackets. Okay, this could also be if you get a formula in the other form, which is the way we've already solved them. Okay, so if you have a formula in the form of fx equals 2x plus 4 squared minus 3, as an example, then again the first thing you need to do is expand your brackets. So here we have x squared plus, remember, plus 16, 4 times x is 4x, double it is 8x minus 3. So we have 2x squared plus 16x plus 32 minus 3. And at this point it actually doesn't matter what happens with the c term. Okay, I don't care about simplifying that because we don't need it for this. Our x vertex is negative b over 2a. b is 16, so negative 16 divided by 2 times 2 is 4, which is negative 4. Alright, our y vertex, and again in this case, we substitute the minus 4 into our formula. Now typically it's actually easier to substitute this in a little bit earlier. Okay, you could substitute it in the quadratic at the end, or you can substitute it into our original formula that we were given. Okay, so it's equal to 2 minus 4 plus 4 squared minus 3. Now minus 4 plus 4 is 0, so I've made it another easy one, sorry guys, minus 3. Alright, so it's minus 3. Okay, so our vertex in this case is minus 4 minus 3. Okay, and that's quite nice. Okay, and I'll just add vertex here. But yeah, that's how we find the vertex. And in the 3 forms that you've been given, it doesn't really matter, as I said, where you substitute your x vertex into. You can choose whatever formula is the easiest for you. Okay, good luck.